to Garden of Eve. Today we're going to plant cucumbers and some squash into the ground. We have a trellis here which we have put up, well my husband's actually put it for me, and the reason we're going to do that is that I actually don't want to cover my whole bed with vines of cucumbers and squashes, which is exactly what will happen if you let them grow along the ground. They grow very large, and you can get some bush varieties of both of these, but these aren't the bush varieties, so they do need plenty of room. So I grow them up a trellis. You can grow them at bamboo canes, so you could do a teepee type bamboo cane and grow them around that, or string, or you know, fruit cages, things like that. This is the way I'm going to show you today. As you can see, we have our cucumber here. It is ready to go in. It has been potted on a couple of times because I wasn't actually ready to plant it. One thing to always remember, when you're taking it out of the pot, try and hold it by the compost and roots rather than the stem. The stem of the cucumber is very, very fragile and breaks very easily. You know, it will snap, it's quite brittle. So be very careful. Very simple. This one, as you can see, is an Italian cucumber. We've already, a long Italian cucumber, as you can see, we've already got a nice cucumber there, and small flowers. There are male and female flowers on cucumber. I will explain more about that on my blog, which is gardenofon.wordpress.com, because the male cucumbers don't have any, the male flowers don't have any cucumbers behind them, the females do. But I say, don't want to confuse you too much. If you go to my blog, gardenofon.wordpress.com, and I will show you some pictures and explain what that all means. But for now, we're just going to concentrate on getting them into the ground. So we've prepared the ground. They're very hungry feeders. They need lots of good organic compost. They also need lots of moisture, and they need sunshine, and they need food. So I have prepared the ground. I've put lots of organic matter in here. We're now going to pop our cucumber in. This, as I say, is the Italian cucumber. Remember your label, don't lose your label. Ideally, you need to plant them approximately 18 inches apart, it's about 1.5 foot apart. I actually plant them a little bit closer than that. The reason I do this is that I am planting in very deep raised beds. I've never had a problem with it, so I say this is the way I do it, but ideally you need to be planting them about 1.5 foot apart, depending on what variety you're growing. So anyway, make your hole, pop in your cucumber. Be very careful because they, especially if they are as big as these have got, very carefully push it against, or just hold it against your backdrop, i.e. your trellis or bamboo, etc. And all you're doing is you're going to firm it in. And as it grows, we need to support it. As you can see, I need to put supports on this now. Here we are. Now, remember I did talk to you about the Velcro, which is fantastic stuff. You can use that, or you could use string or clips, etc. I find this very easy. I say you just use it year after year. It comes in a roll, and you just literally keep, you know, washing it. I pop it into the washing machine in a big bag. I just put all the little bits in, and there you go. As you can see, that's now attached very carefully, very loosely. You don't want to do it too tightly because again, the stem is going to get thicker as it grows. And there you go. So all you need to make sure now is it gets plenty of water, plenty of sunshine, and plenty of food, and hopefully we'll have some nice cucumbers. Now, that is our cucumber. We're now going to talk about squash. Again, butternut squash, or there's lots of different squashes. We are growing these butternut squash, and they grow very big. They would take over the ground if we planted them into the ground, so we don't want that to happen. So we're actually going to plant them in here next to the cucumbers, so they again can grow up vine, and we'll support them as they go. So again, take it out of its pot and dig your hole to the depth that it was in its pot, and you are just going to place it in very gently. Let your leaves lean up against the trellis or bamboo. Don't forget your label, which we'll pop back in now. This is called Avalon. I've grown these year after year. They're a really nice small butternut squash, very sweet, very juicy. I say juicy, very sweet and tasty. Great roasted, and so very easy to grow. So again, cucumbers, squashes, lots of water, lots of food, and lots of sunshine. So we keep our fingers crossed for the sunshine. Anyway, there you go. That's how easy it is to plant up your squashes and cucumbers. For more information, please go to my blog, gardenwithyvonne.wordpress.com, where you can ask me any questions on growing cucumbers or squash, or in fact any fruit or vegetable, and hopefully I'll be able to help you. Once again, thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.